Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel, where we help you get the best possible score in your speaking exam. In today's video, we're going to talk about something that can really boost your score, choosing the right tense in your answers. Let's dive in! First, let's have a quick revision of what are the common tenses we might be using when answering the question. Let's start with the present simple tense. You'll use this tense when you're talking about general facts, routines, habits, or preferences. It's perfect for when the examiner asks you about things you do regularly or things that are always true for you. Here is one example. What do you usually do on weekends? This question is asking about a regular habit. So, here's how you'd answer it using the present simple. On weekends, I usually spend time relaxing at home or going out with friends. I like to visit new cafes or go for a walk in the park, depending on the weather. See how natural that sounds? The present simple works perfectly here because you're talking about something you regularly do. Next up, we have the present continuous tense. This tense is used for actions that are happening right now or around this moment. If the examiner asks you what you're currently doing, this is your go-to tense. Here is one example for present continuous tense. What are you currently working on? Since this question is about something you're doing now, your answer should look something like this. Right now, I'm working on a project for my job. It's a bit challenging because it involves a lot of research, but I'm learning a lot as I go. Notice the use of I'm working and I'm learning to show that these actions are happening at the moment. That's exactly what the present continuous is for. Next, we've got the past simple tense. This is used when talking about specific completed actions that happened at a definite time in the past. If the question asks you about what you did at a particular time way back in the past, this is the tense to use. Here is one example for past simple tense. Where did you go to school? This question asks about something that happened in the past, so here's how you'd answer it. I went to school in my hometown. I attended a local high school, and after that, I moved to the city for university. Notice the use of went, attended, and moved. These are simple past verbs that show you're talking about something that's completely finished. Now, let's talk about the present perfect tense. You'll use this when you're discussing life experiences or changes that have happened at some point in the past but are still relevant today. Here is one example for present perfect tense. Have you ever traveled to another country? This question is asking about past experiences that are relevant to the present, so here's an example of how to answer it. Yes, I have traveled to several countries. I have been to Italy, which was an amazing experience. I have also been to Japan, which was unforgettable. See how the present perfect connects past experiences with now. The key here is using have traveled to show that these experiences are part of your life up to this point. Finally, let's look at how to talk about the future. The future tense is used when you're discussing plans or predictions about what's going to happen. Whether you're using will or going to, this tense shows you're talking about something that hasn't happened yet. Here is one example for future tense. What are your plans for the next year? Since this question is about the future, here's how you might answer it. I am going to focus on advancing my career next year. I am also planning to take a few online courses to improve my skills. I am hoping to take a holiday as well, but that depends on my work schedule. As you can see, going to is used to talk about future intentions and plans. It's a great way to show what you expect to happen. So, now you know how to choose the right tense in your speaking exam. Remember, each question provides clues about the tense you should use. Whether it's the present, past, or future, choosing the correct tense will make your answers sound natural and well-structured. Finally, I'm going to share some essential tips to help you choose the correct tense in your speaking answers. First, always look for time markers in the question. These are words like now, always, last year, next month, or recently. These words can give you a clear clue about which tense to use. For example, if the question says, "What are you doing now?" the word now tells you that you should use the present continuous because it's asking about something happening at this moment. Tip number 2 is pay attention to the question structure. This can also guide you to the correct tense. For example, questions that use do or does are usually asking about present habits or routines, while did points to the past. Have you ever indicates the present perfect. And finally, tip number 3 is think about the context of the question. If the question is about a general truth or habit, use the present simple. If it's asking about something ongoing, go with the present continuous. And if it's about something that's already happened, the past simple is your best bet. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on mastering your speaking test. See you in the next video.